let's go into smoking gun number 2. And this one is weird. So, Wikileaks allegedly released the behind the scenes of the moon landing filmed in a desert in Nevada. Now, here's what's weird. This gets really, really weird because officially, there's no official WikiLeaks release. This was just labeled as such. The coincidence theorists then dismiss it. Oh, it wasn't really WikiLeaks that released it, and then they also mixed in some scenes from Capricorn 1. Well, here's the thing. If they really were going to do some kind of release, would they add in the plausible deniability? Because it's kind of destabilizing to just release something definitively like this. So is it more of a soft disclosure where there's a built-in plausible deniability? Where they don't release it officially, they release it unofficially, or maybe it's not even WikiLeaks. Maybe it's some other organization, they just use the WikiLeaks name, even if it's real behind the scenes, and then, just to make sure that it could be written off, they spliced in some Capricorn 1 footage just to leave it all ambiguous. But it's on archive.org. It's currently dated here, March 2nd, 2021, but here's the thing. This was up years ago. It's just been, I guess it's just put on archive at that date, but this is many years old. I think, I don't know, is it at least 5-10 years old? But let's take a look at it here.
WikiLeaks has released more classified documents than the rest of the world's media combined.
Picking up the wounded. Trying to get permission to engage. Light them all up.
You want to be in pictures. That's the best?
Let's say it's another one to Fred. I think that's awfully good. That one and the one before it was pretty good.
Do we have about 15 seconds?
Oh yeah, you got a lot of time. Yeah.
I claim this land in the name of...
What do you got now? Now move. Ready? And action. Cut it, Jim. There you go.
Quit that.
Turn 4. He needs to go off this mark.
Once more, please.
Otherwise, he, train.
Let me walk it.
You tell me I don't want to back in the middle of it.
Here's what we really need is for him to go to his left and then kind of veer back. Is that right? No lights on the car. No lights. No lights. One more right away.
Headlight.
Exactly right, and it has to be. We have to be high enough so that we've got you against blue sky and not against Earth as you're coming in. You're coming in a descending approach as you get in.
Over. We can rehearse it. Said, go back and we'll rehearse it and see how it looks.
Okay. Ready? And action. Headlight.
Quiet.
Ready? And action. Ready and turn.
Use the second marker there.
Love you, and I do.
Well, this is a hell of a time not to.
That's right.
We're in a little deep now,
Right.
fella, let me tell you.
We're rolling.
Stand by, here we go.
Marker? Right now, Jim, that was better.
Forget it. Wait a minute.
The third seat. Okay. Cut the third.
Boy, Houston, the beauty of this place is just absolutely incredible. There's another spectacular view. The pilot who missed the crater. Watch out. Watch out, John. Ready? And action.
Let's say it's another one to Fred. I think that's awfully good.
Did they use slapsticks on this one? Be a mic tap hit.
Big.
Action.
What the feelings of the Apollo program are, and the symbol of mankind that we can live in peace and harmony in the future.
I didn't take them all the way into rather than even say anything about the, I like to keep the stuff to an absolute minimum.
Peter has.
Coming up down, I'll tell you one off the ground.
Head slate. Go on ahead.
You didn't land there. You landed in the field.
Whoa.
Okay, you can. This will be the biplane coming overhead, about 300 feet.
The third seat. Okay. Cut the third.
Tail sight coming up right now.
Right now, Jim, that was better.
Rehearsal, guys.
All right, this is just rehearsal. Ready and action.
Altitude's a little high.
I think it's been almost 10 years since we've been trying to do this. Pitch forward, get a really good view of the
You're
landing
looking
site.
great. Coming up 9 minutes. Roger, understand. Go for landing. 3,000 feet.
Peter has.
Coming up now, I'll tell you one off the ground.
Peter has put a mark back there where he wants you to land.
What's
so
it
you
look
can
like?
see it.
5.5 pounds.
But it's a tire and
9
something.
forward. Forward.
Is this a good spot? Good to know? There. Yeah, that is.
Yeah, command override off. Engine arm on.
We're home.
413 is in.
Man on the moon.
Okay. Ready? And action. What do you think?
Well, it's not a good idea, but what were you going to do?
Ready? And action. Ready, and turn.
Right now, Jim, that was better.
Forget it. Wait a minute.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
This is this shot, right? Only then, what are you going to move around another master before you get in closer?
Oh no, this sequence right here. Now moving
Yes.
to a two-shot of you that picks it up from there, and then moving into a four-shot that comes back. It's as the scene progresses, we're going around this thing.
Yeah.
Because I don't think you can divorce this conversation from that. I forget what just came from 5 solid minutes of this. Very important to understand that we're reacting the way we would react to seeing this.
Have you had a good pick?
So what does everyone make of that? I mean, this is some mind-shocking stuff. Would they really release something like this? Or is this some kind of mixed soft disclosure with plausible deniability built in? And that's something to think about, not just in the case of the moon landing, but some of these other conspiracies where if there was some kind of release of evidence, would they build in plausible deniability? So all of the gullible coincidence theorists can just immediately write the entire thing off in a false dichotomy logical fallacy by saying, oh, well, this little piece is from here, therefore the entire thing is wrong. The throwing the baby out with the bathwater fallacy. I mean, this just clueless goofery in coincidence theorist hallucination that everything would always be done in a black and white fashion. I mean, clearly they have no understanding of intel at all. The intelligence community does not always work in just easy black and white, because then, of course, it's harder to deny things or support things. Clearly, there's gotta be some kind of muddying of the waters. Now, is that what was done here? I am not claiming that that was done here. I am just saying that if this is legitimate, or certain pieces of it are legitimate, is it possible that they mixed in with some Capricorn 1 footage just so it could be written off? Because how would they do a real release of information regarding the moon landing hoax? Now, again, that doesn't mean they didn't go in general. That just means that the particular event that was filmed was staged or hoaxed, either while they were really on the moon or not. I mean, that's one of the better theories I've heard, that they did go and they simply, again, either Van Allen radiation belt or whatever, it just couldn't be filmed for whatever reason. And they really did go, but there's just no film that exists. Or maybe they did film it, but the real film was never released, again, for whatever reason. Those that believe in, like, the secret space programs and the bases on Mars, if they think that there was some kind of intelligent life out on the moon, and even bases and all this crazy stuff, in the Cydonia region, of course, there are the pyramids and the face on Mars. I mean, who knows if that's real or doctored or whatever. But if it was real, and if they really did go, and if there are remains of other civilizations, or possibly current active civilizations, UFO encounters, etc., they kind of had the plan to not film it just in case. Because why would they film it live? And here's another point. This is a very basic point I used in episode 1. NASA and the U.S. government would never take the chance. They would never broadcast this live just in case there was an accident or something, because they would look too bad. So they would never, even if they did go, there would never be a live broadcast. There would be a huge, huge delay, and it's just much safer to fake all the footage on Earth. You don't have to deal with the Van Allen radiation belts and all that stuff. So again, a lot of issues here. The flat earthers maintain that the moon might not even be a physical object you can land on, which is a pretty good point. Because if everything is faked and all the videos are faked,